All right, we are doing the Chapter 9 quiz review here. So tomorrow we got our quiz. It's going to be midpoint, distance, slope, equations of lines, and then graphing inequalities, and then finding the area of the shapes created by those inequalities. So first one, make sure you know how to do the midpoint formula. That's what the first question is about. Remember, midpoint is the same as average. So it's x2 plus x1 over 2, and then y2 plus y1 over 2. So plug in x2, second point is the x of -3 plus -1 over 2, and then the y2 is 5 plus 7 over 2. So we're going to get -4 over 2, which is -2, and then 12 over 2, which is 6. Remember, it's a point, so it does need parentheses, and our answer is just going to be choice B here. Okay, second one. What's the equation of line passing through this point in parallel? Key thing, remember, slope is going to be equal. So the first step is to get this as y equals mx plus b, and then we want to get in that form right there. So for here, we're going to move the 8x to the other side first. And what I like to do is, since we're doing mx plus b, I like to write the 8x first in line. So now it's in that form, okay? We'll divide everything by 4, and we're going to get y is equal to 2x plus 1. Okay, so there's our equation. So we know our slope is the same as 2. We don't want to do anything with the y-intercept here. We don't know if it's the same or not, so we're going to just go with this 2. This point is on our line, so we can use this as x and y in our equation, and we can do -1 is equal to 2 times 2 plus b. This is going to multiply to give us 4 plus b, and then we'll take away 4 from both sides, and we get a y-intercept of 5. So our equation should be y equals 2x, and then -5. And so that's choice 3. Number 3 is the same thing, except here it's perpendicular. So when our slope of this line is 3, our perpendicular slope should be the opposite. So change the sign, make it negative, and reciprocal is going to be 1/3. The same idea. This is going to plug in for x and y into y equals mx plus b. So we get 6 is equal to 1/3 times -9 plus b. Or sorry, -1/3. Don't forget that minus sign. That's going to be important. So 6 is equal to, this is going to end up being -9 over -3. So that's equal to 3 plus b. We'll take 3 away, and we'll get 3 is equal to b. So it's -1/3 is the slope, x, and now we have plus 3. So that's choice 4. Okay, slope of the line is going to just be rise over run. So remember, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And as long as you're consistent about what point you plug in, it doesn't really matter what goes first, but I always take the 2 as the second point. The y is -9, it's minus, and then 3. So it's -6 minus, come back over here. Oh, and you can already see we made a mistake here. We chose 3. It should have been -2. So -2, and this becomes positive. And then here we had -6, and then -3. So here we're getting -7 on the top, -9 on the bottom, and 7 over 9. And so that is our slope. Okay. Last one. We have a line. It's an image. This is line H. We're looking for line M, so we want to know which one of these equations we're going to pick. It's a scale factor of 4. We're doing a dilation with respect to the origin. So remember, all this means is that we are going to take our equation, we're going to multiply the y-intercept by 4, and that's going to be our new line. Okay, great if you guys can see that one. There we go. So we're going to take and solve this for y first. So 2x plus y equals 1. We'll subtract away the 2x. So we get y is equal to -2x plus 1. Remember, the line's always parallel, so we can automatically cross off 3 and 4 here. And now what we're going to do is multiply that 1 times 4, and we get our new equation. That's choice 2. And that's page 1.